Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate and today I am doing my June TBR, which is going to be mainly Panemathon, my TBR for Panemathon. And yeah, spoilers, I also got the two books that I need, that needed to be on my TBR, also on my Panemathon TBR. So, if you don't know what Panemathon is, it is a Hunger Games style readathon, but and you join a district, and each district has a group book. Each district also has a prompt that that you read a book for, and I have chosen District 3. The host for this readathon is in his nose stuck in a book. And the leader of District 3 is Aura Bucks. I will leave both their channel links in the description, plus the link to the announcement for Panemathon. So, District 3 is all about technology. So, our prompt is to read a sci-fi novel. And I'm just choosing our group book for this prompt. And that is Pitch Dark, which is a horror / sci-fi novel. I love a good horror book. I've already bought the book on Kindle. I'm very excited to read this book. I'm also doing Bookopoly this month, so I don't know how well everything's going to fit with Bookopoly, but these books will be the first ones I want to choose when I'm going through my Bookopoly. So yeah, Pitch Dark, horror is like one of the first spaces. It's like the light blue on a Monopoly board for me. So this may be one of the first books I read of the month, because this will definitely be my first choice. Alright, so then we'll just go through the different districts. District 1 is to read a 5-star prediction, and I'm going to read my best friend's Exorcism because I don't think I'm going to read it this month for Not Natural-a-thon. So, I'm going to read my best friend's Exorcism. It sounds like something that's right up my alley. I love this kind of stuff. And so, I think it's going to be a 5-star read for me. I'm very excited to read this book. And I've heard just good things about it. Alright. So, District 2 is book with sword, shield, or armor on the cover. This is where Percy Jackson comes in. So, I'm going to read The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan because there is a sword right there. That is, oh my goodness. Riptide. That's Riptide. Oh my goodness. I blanked on that hard. It's Riptide. So, of course, this is all about Percy, who is a demigod. His father is Poseidon, the god of the sea. And so I think everybody knows at this point. And if you didn't know, I am hosting a read-along for all of Rick Riordan's mythology books. And we're starting next month. So we're starting with The Lightning Thief. So Sea of Monsters is also on this TBR, so just wait. We're reading 2 books a month because these things are short and fast reads. Speaking of which, District 4, because we've already gone over District 3, is read a book set by the sea, on the sea, or under the sea. And guess what? The second book's called The Sea of Monsters. Of course, this is all about. This is the second book in Percy Jackson series. I can't tell you much because this is the sequel. I don't remember how much is set on the sea. I know there's parts of it on the sea. It's been a while since I've read this book. So, but I assume Sea Monster. I think that was also, I know there's some parts set on a boat. And on an island. I think this is the book they go see Calypso in. Maybe. That Percy goes sees Calypso. Or is that the 4th book? I think it's the second book that he goes to see Calypso in, which is on an island by the sea. There we go. At least part of it's set on the sea. And sea is in the title, so it's okay. Alright, next book is read an ebook or listen to an audiobook, and I'm going to read the second book in the Vampire Knitting Club series. I don't remember what the name of it is, but I read the first book today, actually, as I'm filming this, and I loved it. I fell in love with this book, and I just want to continue and read more about this world, this crazy little knitting shop in Oxford. So I am in love, and I will be continuing it. I have an ebook for it. So District 6 is set in a world or country outside of your own, and I'm going to pick up Moriarty by Anthony Horowitz. I'm not sure what this is about. I'm very intrigued by the back. So this is a Sherlock Holmes, the state of Arthur Conan Doyle. They allowed him to write this novel in like the first book, but I heard you didn't have to read the first book to be able to read this one. So the back says, does anyone really believe what happened at Reichenbach Falls? A great many accounts have been written, but it seems to me that all of them left something to be desired, which is to say, the truth. So I think this is maybe in the perspective of Moriarty, or just like telling about the Reichenbach Fall, the final problem in Sherlock Holmes, which it's a great short story. If you've never read it, read it. It's a must read. You need to read it. It's very, very good. So I'm looking very forward to it. I love anything Sherlock Holmes. I love Arthur Conan Doyle. I love the world that he made. So I'm looking forward to it. I know this isn't by Arthur Conan Doyle, but this sounds really interesting. Very excited about this one. Next one is book set in nature or has nature featured on the cover. And I'm going to read, I will only count because this is 7 books in one. I'm going to read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, because that seems to be set a lot in the woods. And I read The Magician's Nephew, so The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is the next one I need to read anyways in the series. I love these books. It's so good. I love the Chronicles of Narnia. So, most of it's set in the woods, which is nature. So, I think the only one that wouldn't work for this, well, I think there might be 2. I think that Voyage of the Dawn Treader, because that's mainly set on the sea, and The Horse and His Boy is both not really set in nature. I think Horse and Boy's like in a desert setting. I don't know if that necessarily would count, but anyways, Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe does. Alright, so the next one is read a book with 3 or more colors on the cover, and I'm going to read Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. And as you can see, there's like green and blue and brown and black. So there's multiple colors on this. This is a thriller about a girl who basically stalks this couple who she thinks is the absolute perfect couple. So I've seen the movie, I know the twist, but I own the book and I want to read it. So there we go. It's perfect for it. So the next one is read a book that starts with G, and I'm going to read another cozy mystery. It is also an ebook, and it's called Ghost of a Chance by Kate Dean. I'm not sure what this is about. I know it's just a cozy mystery series in the vein of like Vampire Knitting Club. So I gotten it for free, and I was like, hey, why not give this a try? So that's what I'm doing. Alright. Next one is a book that has an animal as a featured character. And so I'm going to read The Marvelous Land of Oz. This is also five books in this series, in this book. And the second book has a sawhorse, which, I mean, I know it's a fake animal, but it's an animal. It's a horse that's alive. So, and then there's like two other creatures that you could possibly just name as animals. And the lion might show up. So, the Cowardly Lion. So, I'm going to read, but I think the sawhorse counts because it seems like he is a main character in the second novel. Alright, moving on. We're almost done. Next is read a book that features a strong sense of friendship. And, oh, I didn't grab this. I have no idea where it is. I think it's up there. So, I forgot to grab it. I don't feel like standing up. And it is Peter and the Starcatchers. This is a book that is a prequel to Peter Pan. And the main group of it is a girl and Peter and this girl. I don't think, from what I read, it didn't seem like there was romance. I've read some of it. There didn't seem to be any romantic relationships in it. So I think it's just a friend group setting up for what will become Peter Pan. Okay. And then lastly, read a book that has fire on the cover or in the title. Or fire in the title. So I'm going to read Fire and Blood by George R. R. Martin, which is a prequel book to his A Song of Ice and Fire series. So, and that's it. That's all. That's my entire TBR for the month. Books that I have planned. Maybe I'll read The Hunger Games. I don't know. I will try to read The Hunger Games. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you soon. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.